The first thing I want to cover in this update is the addition of projectiles for a more realistic feel to the game. I added weapon swap animations for the shotgun and the assault rifle. Each weapon uses its own type of projectile, meaning now each weapon varies in damage. I added a dismemberment system to the game, meaning the head, arms, legs and torso each have health. If the head, arms or legs get to 0 health, they will explode. Notice now that there are 4 different types of zombie that will spawn during normal rounds, each with different hitboxes. Now for a look at arm dismemberment. If a zombie loses one arm, I have made it impossible for them to lose the other. This means the zombie is always a threat to the player. As I don't want the zombie to be hopping around, both legs share the same health. If the health of the legs gets to 0, they will explode. This meant that I needed to use attack, movement, and death animations for the zombie in the animation blueprint. The animation blending will be improved. This is just a basic implementation. Here is the code for the zombie. You can see in the constructor that each body part that needs to be removed has a hitbox, which is then attached to the corresponding bone of the zombie. On begin play, the collision boxes are bound to the corresponding overlap events. If the other component that overlaps with the head box is a projectile, then damage is dealt to the zombie's head and the zombie's overall health. If the head health gets below 0, the head bone is hidden and a Niagara system is spawned. Each arm has health. But you can see here that if one arm's health is already at 0, then it cannot be destroyed. The arm bones are hidden in the same way as the head. The torso cannot be destroyed, but a different amount of damage is dealt to the overall health of the zombie if hit. This shows the leg health of the zombie. Both legs share the same health, and if health gets low enough, both of them will explode. This shows the hitboxes attached to the bones of the zombie. I have manually resized the hitboxes for each zombie. This is the base projectile class. The values of head, torso, arm and leg damage are changed in each of the child classes. The main thing the on-hit function is used for is to destroy the projectile. The damage of the shotgun is extremely high, whereas the pistol projectile is a lot lower. The values for the projectile movement do not currently consider gravity. I will go into more depth on this component at a later date. This shows how the swapping weapon and the crawling animations have been implemented into their respective animation blueprints. The game is starting to feel a lot more satisfying for the player.